blueprint, but not appearing to be the case. It's going to be that safe lane kill for now.
EG takes 3 rune, probably tries for 1. Didn't get it. Lost half of his HP. There is no way that he's going to get this courier snipe, right? That courier is going to just sit on the ramp. There we go. Now, you were talking about this matchup earlier. The one thing that Invoker does give is high physical damage, and Pugna is one of the lower armor heroes early on, so I could see a level 3 or something. In fact, it might happen right now. The right clicks are coming in. There is Cold Snap available. Yaps are coming in.
起到作用了，但是伤害差了一点点。
还是大牛在旁边。
来 ，A 一口，哎，再 A 一下，一个塞，哎呦，死了！啊，这个在真的是对伤害的把握，而且他这个来的时
Bury him regen, and meanwhile in the trees, Secret might lose another. MP trying to doppelganger away, but doesn't get very far. Now
the micro.
The micro, is it enough? EG are still on the case.
Arrow.
Salving up the arrow. It's a connection by Artur.
No more mana to get the right click, but
and it
crit.
will be 2 quick and crucial kills for EG as they get these lanes started the way they'd like.
Yep.
I think they were banking on like, let's get him low mid. We don't have to kill him. Then Puppy can snipe the courier when it buries out regen, but. None of that came together. They just turned around and got the kill themselves.
Yeah.
Invoker's move speed very poor at these early levels, especially when you're getting that early pointed quads.
Are they just completely sacking the PL down there? Yapzor's not there to help him out. Not that he really can as a Rubik. And then Ricky is, you know, elsewhere doing Ricky things, so... It seems like the lanes are as EG wants them. Yeah, sure, Universe is going to have a tough time, but he'll live.
So any adjustments that you'd like to see out of Secret here early Lumi?
They can think about a lane swap, as we do see Yapzor picks up a decent one with Ricky. They can put the PL up top, but I think the whole lane swapping will cost a little bit of time. I think it's just better to just rotate and help PL on the bottom.
A big dive here as Universe has all kinds of napalm roasted by Kez, who will be finished off. By the way, in the mid lane, mid one is... Oh. Hold that thought as they're diving Arteezy. For the pick off here, they're going to lift him back.
Gets
they
a kill.
Will kill him, so they strike back some important kills.
Yeah, I think it's better just to make sure that PL gets farmed. You put the support bottom. And I think you were just mentioning that we're going to see an EMP Tornado build coming out from Invoker.
He said, you know, he's been giving TI1 Dendy shoutouts, and now he's putting his money where his mouth is.
I mean, TI1 Dendy didn't play Invoker, though.
Yeah, that was TI2 Dendy, but whatever.
Change your tags, man. Change your tags.
Maybe in the new timeline.
Okay. Alternate timeline.
Yeah, so... It is Quas Wex. He's just taken the second point of Wex, so no more questions about that.
Well, I gotta say, EMP Tornado is gonna be quite good against your Elder Titans, your Void, and more importantly, it allows you to fight much earlier. Now, the downside to that is, again, a very risky build, because you know, with the Midas build-up, with the Exort build, you just farm very fast.
MP being pressured here, bottom. Doppelganger won't get him away. Another pick-off for EG, 3-3. Really bloodbath emerging in this series.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were saying about the Quas Wex build.
Yeah, it allows you to fight a little bit earlier, allows you to rotate harder, faster. But it does give up the early, juicy Sunstrike kills that your team could set up for you.
Yeah, they don't have the best Sunstrike setup. It's like Lift and then a Lance, I guess. Yeah. So, one dodging away from the stop. But he is definitely under the gun. The other downside to this build is sometimes you struggle a bit to CS, but he does have the early null tally. Actually doing okay, all things considered.
One of the definitely very underrated aspect of the Quas Wex build is that you get a lot more movement speed. When you're trying to dodge things away from like Echo Stomp, that is very nice. Looks like Zai was able to get cliffed by the Rubik. So he is handed a teleport swirl. He'll go home.
We're not going to see any shenanigans where someone's clipped for like 4 minutes. Puppy setting up shop in the top lane, wants to make a go. He drops the cloud in the right place. Universe does have the time while cooling down, and he will get it off. Backing away to safety, but still definitely struggling a lot in this top lane. That Rider off to the races early. So yeah, looking forward a bit, Lumi, especially with this new Quas Wex development, like how do you strategically view these two lineups, their different goals and objectives, and longer-term game plans once the laning stage reaches that?
I think Secret, especially with the Quas-Wex build, they're going to just run shop on the map, apply pressure, very similar to the playstyle of the last game. The danger I feel with the Team Secret is, where's your objective ticking?
I was just thinking the same
Yeah, like
thing.
who's going to hit the buildings?
There's a dive top lane, Universe, 5 napalm charges, and the pursuit continues. Kezu, though, is able to time walk back on the way to safety, so didn't get that extra napalm stack to keep them going. Was a bit slow on it. Could have been a kill.
And this is the matchup where the Batrider needs to be winning. I know he's got the 1 kill already, but PL's suffering on the bottom. He needs to give them the edge, and so far it's not looking like it's enough.
Yeah, obviously PL is not going to be the objective taker as an illusion hero, at least not a great one. So
I'm struggling to find out what the role that PL's playing overall. He's so underfarmed that I don't know what he can contribute to Secret.
He can contribute gold to EG. That's one thing that is certainly possible for MP, and looks like he might be happy to get perfect chain stun. Immaculate coordination, really, as they will find that kill.
Yep.
Nice little shackle. Then into the arrow, followed up with the stomp, all the while damage raining, and they even got the extra star storm, so everything just really well executed there. They're going to make their move on Sumail, though. This is an opportunity. The Cloud gets dropped, the EMP's there, cutting him off, and boy, that really hurts for the Pugna. Quick, decisive takedown. Universe on the rotation. They're going to find Puppey in the river. Will he be able to get out of here, fade away in time? Looks like he's just fine.
Arrow
coming in, not going to connect. Mid-1 looking to retreat. The Cloud gets dropped.
They gotta watch out for Zai. He's got like plus 100 damage because his Spirit ran over 4 heroes. Puppey looks like he's gonna have to walk around and finish that D-ward.
So I guess if you're going this build, you're definitely getting the XP gain.
I got it. You have to, right? Unless he goes for an early Midas.
Yeah,
We'll
that is another big decision, I think, for Secret. Like, I know when MP used to go Quas-Wex Invoker last TI, he would just get a mech. Because that was like MVP Phoenix, right? They just want to fight mid-game.
Well, mech also costs cheaper than Mana-wise.
Right, so that's true. So it's maybe less viable now, but you know, I feel like a good way to kind of give them an insurance policy is he could go back for the Midas, even starting Quas.
It doesn't seem like he will. And we're going to see yet another go on the mid lane. The clap is going to come through, though. Going to be Chi-Man Sleep. In fact, Batrider on the back line is going to clean up the kill.
Punishment for Sumail this game. This is Secret's anti-Pugna hate squad.
Yeah.
And he ain't no Storm Spirit. He's not easily going to be able to come back in this one if he gets shut down early.
Yeah, Pugna is one of the worst heroes to make any comeback. Yeah, you could, you know, hit the buildings a couple of times, but you need HP. He's already a very frail hero to begin with. And going back to the Midas discussion, it doesn't seem like mid-1 will go for it. He has a
he could get it later, but yeah, he's definitely not rushing.
Yeah. And for those of you guys that haven't seen it, the Cold Snap plus Urn is pretty juicy in terms of picking up kills solo. You know, you just Cold Snap, put an Urn on them, and right-click them.
Already getting active, has the Arcane Rune, which is especially useful when you have these long cooldown CC abilities. Now, a whole lot shorter. They're going to try to make the move on Universe again with the Cold Snap. Support, kill secured. Early roaming, early pressure, the name of the game for Team Secret. This is buying space for MP bottom, Lumi. He's finally going to be given a little catch-up time. He begins to harass Chris.
Yep. And this is really what the Ricky is picked for, right? Like, everywhere he goes, doing more than a Treant and a Bounty Counter can do.
It's a greedier support duo, I guess. Like the Ricky, I guess, doesn't need levels or farm, but it is really nice if you have it, and certainly the Rubik does. So having the slightly more selfless mid is very different for mid-1 from what we're accustomed to, but I think could synergize nicely with the rest of their lineup as he tries to finish off this tower top. One more auto attack. He does get chronoed. Is there a good angle for an arrow? Arteezy threads the needle. Still though, will they kill mid-1? Just one more auto attack. Tornado.
Ghost walk.
See ya, homies.
Wait, clap. Okay.
That regen though. He's out of there.
All right. That is the mid-1 we know. And yeah,
that's some TI2 Dendy stuff right there. Nicely done. But he is scanned. And he dodges the arrow.
Okay.
The god smile on him. Somewhere, Dendy beams with approval.
I still think that if you tag up TI1 Dendy, where's the Pudge?
Yeah. Where's the mid-ancient apparition?
Yeah. He also played Viper, I think.
He basically played a bunch of heroes that he hated playing.
Yeah, disgusting.
Because, you know, the Dota 2 hero pool was like a quarter of the actual Dota 1 hero pool.
There was like 20 heroes. There's more.
I think it was like 40 something. Oh god, every game was like anti-mage for Spectre. Whoever got that one of those 2 carries.
Sumail gonna get brought down again. Mid-1 all over the place now. He has the urn, we'll pop it on Zion. Look at how fast he goes. That tornado hits no one. But it'll zone some people
that was
out.
a taunting tornado.
I mean, make sure that nobody was coming down the
see, look,
line.
I don't even need more tornado to kill you.
Alright, Puppy gonna go right on Arteezy. But so this mid-1 Invoker though, he's going to the Force Staff. He's going the full, hey, I'm gonna just take over this game right now. I know you got this mid-late game scaling with the Mirana, with the Void. I don't care. I'm gonna just beat you.
I think Force Staff this game is pretty good against EG because they have, aside from the Chronosphere, you have, you know, like that stomp into arrow setup that you really don't want someone to get comboed with. As they make their move on the mid lane, and yes, simultaneously action also happening top. Arteezy being roasted in the flames. He'll go down, but mid-1's in trouble here. He ghost walks away. They came prepared with Dust this time. The Decrepify comes out trying to get them the distance they need. Now they're giving him the suck, but he's got too much regen. He earned himself up.
He's so fast,
with the triple quas. He's got 24 HP regen a second, and they just can't kill him. Mid-1. Swagging on EG. Can't touch this, he says. EG are committed, though. They really want to take this tower down, but no Chronosphere available. It's about to cool down. Secret have to be wary. They do have a stolen Time Walk maxed out for YapzOr to work with. Fantastic spell to be a nuisance in these fights, but one more blast is going to do this tower in. It is in deny range now if they want to delete it, but it's a crucial tower at the same time as Crit. Overstaying his welcome, gets cut off. Flame Break, gonna push him back just a little. Kezu shows him the love. Make a kill streak for him. While we've been talking so much about this Crosswex Invoker, I know we did highlight it a bit early, but Kezu has been wrecking the top lane. He is on a mega kill streak, drums complete, blink almost ready. Batman's about to get out of control.
Yep, that's for sure. He's got the bottle as well, which is not something you see too often from an off-lane Batrider, but the bottle was very important and allowed him to pick up more kill. Mid lane, EMP Tornado flying off. Zai is going to eat it all out of mana. He's going to go down. He pops a magic wand, but on the backline, delivery here from Kezu, grabbing Sumail. Sumail trying to turn around. Nice ultimate here from Universe. Gets it stolen here. YapzOr's got a Chrono. Is he going to Chrono help his buddy out? No. Looks like he's going to go down regardless. Sumail, Kezu trying to run out. The fire not doing enough on the backline. Kezu, make it home, my friend. He has 2 bottle charges. They still have Chrono. He will use it. Void just walks through it. My flavor, my immersion, not going to work here. Universe jumps back. A lot of spells being thrown, but the most important kill is a mid-1 going down.
This is already feeling like a game of memories, and yeah, remember the old Rubik when he could Chrono Void and lock him in place?
Yeah.
Those were beautiful days. A simpler time. When prize pools were 2 million instead of 23.
Or 1.
Or 1. And we played for love of the game. And there was some money at stake for the players. Yeah, this has been a crazy back and forth game. As far as tempo goes, Lumi, it is, to me, still very much the tempo Secret wants to be playing. They're fighting constantly. They're not letting EG group up, drop wards, start blasting towers. They're kind of dismantling that push before it gets underway. And I think it's important they continue that. If they let EG set up on a tower, that tower is basically dead. So I like the way they're approaching it, and they have to find ways to continue doing that.
Yeah, also the tower is so important for heroes like Mirana and Void, which don't really scale that well unless you pick up 2 to 3 items on them. And preventing the towers from even going down in the first place is you just cut the beast at its legs before it even gets online. I know we talked about a lot about the Invoker already, but just a little bit more. Remember that mid gank where 3 of them were chasing mid-1 and he just ran away? I guess people just forgot how quick this hero moves when you have phase boots and Wex. It's moving over 440 MS.
I mean, the old build was literally race car, where you'd also have drums as well as Yules. Nice pick-off in the bottom lane by Crit, but mid-1 is making a play on Arteezy here up top as the MP gets dropped. Arteezy tries to leap away into the trees. It will connect with the tornado crashing through. Arteezy might be done for. He hits the tower once. Not ideal. Arteezy low, but committing for this and bailing out his buddy is MP. They'll get the kill. Zai on the chase. Stomp's only going to hit MP. Probably not a possible kill. In fact, meanwhile, Universe is being hounded. Do they want to commit for this? They do. Lasso coming in, Tricks of the Trade deployed, mid-1's there, pumping in the damage, the Flame Break, he manages to walk it up, but still, the Cold Snaps keep on coming, the Urn is there, big commitment, Lance will end that Void and set him back a notch as they do get the Batrider to end his streak. They also clean up Puppy, overextension from Secret, costly deaths. Make it a triple kill for Sumail.
Maybe more.
I said he couldn't come back on the Pugna the way he could on Storm, but Sumail might just be proving me wrong here. Veil complete now, working towards the Arcane Leap.
This is the second time that the Invoker has died. This is a big point to talk about because when you run this kind of aggressive strategy, you need to be in the jungle, you need to be applying pressure, and you need to not die. Your level's already suffering a little bit because you're clumping up so much and fighting so often. And mid one, if he dies 1 to 2 more times, I think he is gonna forgo a lot of that mid-game superiority because he already doesn't have the Midas. He needs to be getting kills and not dying to supplement what an Invoker can normally do at this stage of the game.
They know this is a good time to make a go on Universe, though, as there is no Chrono available. They have the ward behind the tower, and the whole team is trucking up that way. Kezu and Yapsor about to join their mid player. EG seem to realize something isn't right, but they're also just forfeiting the tower freely. So for a team that's not that good at taking objectives, this is a free one being gifted to them.
It's a slow one too. Like there's no Forge Spirits, there's no Alacrity, so it's
slow. But what is EG doing? They're not trading, right? They're not going for objectives of their own right now.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, you're right. Mirana's doing a little bit of split pushing, but Mirana is like, look at his farm. He's got a Ring of Health. He's trying to go into Linken's. This Mirana is a glorified range creep. Arteezy's going to get lifted. Starstorm stolen here. Down to half HP already, and looks like he is going to get easily brought down.
Universe is there, though. He doesn't have the Chrono. That could end up costing them. Managing to get out of the tricks of the trade. Arteezy may still die, though, to this urn. Ticks him low. Won't finish him off. The ward's got planted, but to little avail. Now the bash is starting to come through, but Puppey dropping that defensive cloud. He doesn't quite die to the blast. And on the other side of the fight, they've wrangled and crit. They're going to pick him off. Now, somehow, EG have to back away, and even after that commitment, they're just going to get the wards farmed up.
Yeah, MP cleans out all of them, around 200 gold here for the PL. And that engagement is the reason why we saw mid one pick up the Force Staff. Crit started off very nicely with a ward trap on the Invoker and a Shackle. But at the end of that, he just Force Staff out. He can also phase out, either way. Now mid one is on the hunt. Ghost Walk, Cold Snap, and Urn at the ready.
They do have Chrono now. Gotta be careful, they're leading with mid one. This could be precarious.
EG's porting out, or sorry, Universe ports out. If Universe shows mid, they know that the Chrono is not available. And yeah, the rest of EG backs off in time. Universe is not here, can't fight.
A big power spike now for Secret as that Diffusal Blade is complete on MP against a Pugna. This makes him extremely vulnerable. No defensive Decrepifies to save you if the PL has been brought to bear. They're going to cluster up near this tower. AG, they want to defend as a squad. They are strong in numbers and can hit their combo, but so much combo breaking potential. In the meanwhile for Secret, here comes the smoke. Crit going for the D-ward on the side. Lurks the Ricky, trying to find that opening to start the fight, but they want to lure EG away from this tower. Crit marches down to low ground, still backing off. Secret playing it safe, respecting the EG5 man.
Yeah, they're giving so much credit to the Chronosphere. Like, Crit was so far away from Void. I think they could have easily
also down a lasso right now for Secret, so perhaps waiting for that.
I think the Invoker and Ricky could just kill on their own.
Look at the investment that's been made by EG in these sentries, and still one is going to get caught here. The Decrepify comes out. They don't have the PL in position, so Crit stays alive a bit longer. Yaps are coming in, looking for the pickoff, and now the Bat Riders found another on the other side of the fight, trying to drag him back, focus him down. Flame Break's there, roast him in the flames, and he will come out charred and finished. Well done. EG losing to Secret. Again, getting the big pick. Lumi, the support tax. I want to talk about that. Look at the net worth of the Shadow Shaman and the Elder Titan right now. Compare that to the Bat Rider and the Sand King last game. All the sentries they've had to buy, all the towers they've lost early. These Invids heroes are really punishing them.
When you say support tax, I thought, they're taking CS, but this is the bad kind of support tax.
This is the kind where the supports are being taxed.
Yeah, for sure.
You can see 1,100 gold spent by Zai on support items, so a lot of those are sentries.
Or dust, yeah. So they got to be pretty prepared, not just for the Ricky, but the Ghost Walk that's constantly being spammed out here by Mr. Invoker.
MP almost getting the solo kill on Zai, couldn't quite finish him off.
Rest of Secret smoked up, on the hunt again here. They Secret
They expect him to walk high ground. They're ready for this. Puppy's in position once again.
Universe
they
also
touch him off, and YapzOr's there. He gets the lift early on the Void. Then the silence comes out. Beautiful position on the Cloud with the EMP connection. He won't even have the mana for the Chrono. He's got a time walk away and reset the fight. They're already down a Shaman. Secret have just been so disruptive. Like, the area control this team has between EMP, the Ricky Cloud, it's so hard. Even Tricks of the Trait, it's so hard to find an opening to get that big combo off.
He needs to come in from the fog and not get initiated on. EG is counting on Universe to deliver big. We saw what the Chrono can do in the fight in the top jungle. It can turn a fight and gave Sumail a triple kill in that fight. But he also... I think this might be one of those games that you either build a Shadow Blade or a Blink. Just to... Like, you're just a Chrono machine for EG. It looks like he's going to go for the Shadow Blade option. Also, I like to see YapzOr keep that ultimate that he stole from Crit. That is the one pushing advantage that he could get from the Shaman ult.
Yeah. Well, we wondered how much YapzOr would be able to steal, and as usual, he has not disappointed.
Universe coming to the side.
Kezu has the... Ooh, didn't get the lasso off, and now could be in trouble. The Veil comes out, the Tornado's off the mark, the Life Drain. Ooh. Almost finishing him. Universe commits the Chrono. He actually gets 3 with it, and it looked like it would only be 1. Oh, barely, and now the pain as the Earth Splitter really punishes them. They do steal the Chrono, but there's not a whole lot of damage to pump into it, and actually MP was caught within. He'll drop. 4 dead. The lone survivor to tell their tale is YapzOr.
I don't know if he just wanted to Chrono for the solo kill, but the fact that he got 2 more and Zai just let his ult rip, that was a beauty.
It's hard to get off that combo, but when you do, it is devastating.
We're gonna see it one more time. Kezu wanting to get the initiate, and look at the range that Sumail was able to bring, and oh, that Chrono! That was it. That was the fight.
Yeah, fight right there, our splitter. Devastating, obviously, as the follow-up.
Yep. And also because the Rubik stole the Chrono, he gave up the Serpent Wards, which is, I think, a very decent spell to have just for stealing or pushing and stuff.
Well, this time he will find one, but can they finish him off? Zai caught out Play Break, pushes him back. Well, they're tightened down, so nice pick for Team Secret.
Yep.
They try to reestablish control. I think you do look at that fight. The Tornado missed. The Batrider did not get a clean initiation with the lasso off. The PL wasn't even able to get into the back lines early. Like, that was just not the way Secret wanted to be approaching these fights. This is more like it. Ideally, the Cloud comes down late by Puppy, though. Tornado's there, but the tower is still up. Even with Tricks of the Trade, they can look to turn this around, potentially. Arteezy not quite finished up. Puppy now wants to get the hell away, and he will leap from low ground up high, back to mid 1 and back to safety. Yeah. But something you did bring up about mid 1 though, Lumi, the net worth is starting to slip a little bit. Down to 6.5k. Very easy for a Quaswex Invoker to fall behind.
So often you're used to seeing an Invoker just being a #1 pretty much throughout the whole game, right? Or an extremely high level. His level is very low as well. Crit on the mid lane is going to get focused down, but the clap is going to be there as well. It gets both. Puppy's going to eat the first spell. The Earth Splitter is going to come through. 4-staff defensively, but is there Chronosphere available? No, but it doesn't seem like they need it. Mid 1's going to get right there. The Kreb actually helping him a little bit. Doesn't matter. EG just runs him down. And I do believe Secret is running out of steam. I did mention that Invoker can't die more than 2-3 times. He has since I made that mark. And I'm getting a little scared here for Secret.
Yeah, the question is who's going to carry the game. You have a PL, but there's so much area control and so much AoE to punish the illusions, like the Echo Stomp, Spirit combo, the Pugna Blast. Unless this PL is 6-slotted, all his illusions are going to melt. So if the fight is misplayed by EG or the ults have been expended, then perhaps MP can clean up, but it doesn't feel like the type of game where a PL can 1v5, which means the rest of the team will need to step up, and so far, just getting a little sloppy. They were not all together there, and now MP, speaking of which, he gets caught out. EG smoke, and he reveals it. The blink was put on cooldown instantly. Yep, another pickoff there. And now Secret's still moving in, wanting to make something happen, but the Chrono's online. If they overextend here, they could easily lose more. They're definitely getting a bit discombobulated as the game moves along. Running in 1-by-1, getting picked off 1-by-1, not feeling like a well-oiled machine the way they were earlier in the game.
Again, very similar to the Game 1 story. I think their lineup is harder to execute. They need to win a lot of engagements. They can't afford to make too many mistakes. And they have been making a lot of mistakes. Also, I do want to point out that like you mentioned, the PL did go for the Blink Dagger. This is a build that you go for when you're looking to play a high-tempo game. You look to assassinate the backlines. Pugna is a free kill, Crit is a free kill, and perhaps even Mirana could be a free kill at this point in the game. But that's assuming that your team is actually, you know, taking the fights to them.
So EG did go for double Glimmer Cape, interestingly.
Okay.
Looking at Secret, it's a lot of magic damage, especially with the Quas Invoker, the Bat Rider.
Yep.
Do you like this particular adjustment? It's kind of rare to see two of these this early.
I do, because it's basically Secret lives and dies by getting kills. They're not good at sieging. They're not good at taking Roshan. So the only way that they start anything going for Secret is starting with a kill. And Glimmer Cape to me is probably the second best defensive item next to Force Staff to, you know, prevent things from getting them. I am surprised there isn't more Force Staff, because Force Staff doubles up as a way to get out of that smoke cloud as well. I mean, you could get Glimmer, but you're still like losing all your mana to the EMP, you're still getting Cold Snap and all that jazz. And it does cost a ton of mana, whereas Force Staff is just like an ultra free, safe, get out of jail free card. The only thing that it doesn't work against is the Flaming Lasso, so perhaps that is the reason why we see double Glimmer and not as many Force.
I will say, I suppose the good news for Secret is while they're not really going greedy with any of their items, neither is EG. Like, Sumail's gone for a Blink Dagger. You know, we saw, I would say, a greedier build for the Pugna is the early VOTs.
Oh no, this is just his build. He goes for this build all the time. It's Veil.
It's not a greedy build.
Yeah,
right? Mirana is going Linken's, which is also not greedy. The Void went for early Vlad's. There's no Midases on this team. There's no early Mirana Ags. There's no VOTs on the Pugna. So sure, you know, Secret isn't playing greedy or angling for late game, but neither is EG. So I think that does extend the window where your Secret can still be competitive. It's not like one lost fight suddenly means they're going to be getting lapped in the network department. Here comes the smoke. Secret grouping up, looking to make their move. Sitting in reserve is Zai, and farther back is Universe. But the lasso comes through to start the fight, quickly hexing and controlling him. Now preventing the follow-up with the Echo Stomp, trying to keep that Bat Rider isolated from his team. They do decrep and drain him, forcing him on his heels. The Moonlight Shadow was committed, and now they drop the wards. They really want to force this. However, Yapzor steals those wards right back. Second time he's done it this game.
Crit gotta not give away that ward.
He wanted to, like, Ether Shock something, I think, right
there
after.
Was nothing to Ether Shock,
There was nothing in Raid.
Yeah. To me, though, like, that fight where nothing happened, I think, in big broad theory, that's still EG favored. Like, they're okay with nothing.
I think it's Secret fair. They stole wards. You know?
Okay, well,
okay,
okay,
a 1 minute cooldown, right? So
I am surprised that Crit dropped it, because I don't think he was going to get the tower regardless. But
there's a heart being queued up by MP. Wants to try and live through the burst. Interesting pick up here from the PL. More often we'll see like the Yasha, maybe the VOTs.
Yeah, his row with the Blink and the Heart is just get on the back line and be a huge nuisance.
On the smoke, they look for Kezu here. Tries to get away, the Blink's available. Leaps out, now Yapzor and Mid1 also needing to retreat. But Universe is looking to cut them off, Shadow Blading forward. Doesn't want to overcommit, as Secret simultaneously looking for a flank of their own in the mid lane. EG quickly caravan back.
I like to see Invoker finish his Rod of Atos before the next fight, because one of the big problems they have right now is keeping the person locked down under the smoke cloud. And it's, you know, we see the lift coming in, but Mirana just walks out and then leap. Same thing with the Void, walks out and then time walk. The Rod of Atos, the ultimate, hey, I'm gonna kill you under the cloud, and nobody's itemizing against it. I talked about the lack of Force Staff. Ricky gets a pick off. Do they have Dust?
They do.
They
now
have the Chrono.
So
Sumail walks into it.
Heavy commitment, but hey, Puppy got a courier. He forces out a Chrono.
There you go.
That's Puppy's 10%.
Top tower
I think he's up his rates. That's probably more like 30. Big team fight ult.
Serpent Ward takes out the building.
I agree with your point about the Atos. However, EG are going for triple BKB now, it looks like. I'll hold that thought as the Shaman is going to get jumped, lifted, pulled back. No Glimmer Cape to save you this time. Crit dies in a hail of spears. But yeah, you've got a BKB under construction. Actually, more team fight action breaking out as the lasso comes through. dragging in Sumail, pulling him deep behind enemy lines. He will die in the flames, burning to bits, and now MP gets in, but he's taking too much damage here. He has to back away. He's blown up by the punching action of Zai. Zai will die in turn. Still a 3-for-1. An overall savage victory for Secret. Tower taken, Courier sniped, 3 heroes dead with the chrono blown. They're very happy with this exchange.
Yeah, normally you'd be like, Secret, let's go Roche, let's get tier 2. But again, this lineup, they're just slow at doing everything. Finally, Alacrity is online with 2 points into Exhort. They start getting something done, but... Sorry, I was cutting you off, making a point.
Yeah, well, he also has not taken any of his talents yet. That's interesting.
Yeah, you were mentioning the plus 30% experience game. Evidently, he doesn't think it's important. I think when you're building for the Quas Wex build, every point of Quas and Wex is so important. So it does make sense that he doesn't go into it. Some Invoker players, even when they're going Zord, does not like to take talents.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the build is from here. He goes back for a BKB now in terms of items.
Okay.
So it's still very mid-game focused.
The BKB is for the Echo Stomp. So many of these team fights, Zai has been such a big nuisance.
As well as just the Pugna damage.
Yeah.
There's a lot he can pump out there.
He's got the Atos already. Here we go.
Ricky Illusion coming in.
It's Hex.
Hexton dealt with. Now Puppey, his real hero. Position. Crick does have a single sentry. Blinking out, getting nervous. He will jump away, but the dust is there. Puppey into the tricks of the trade. Quickly ends it, drops the clown. Looks to retreat. They bail him up. They will commit with the Decrepify here, but Sumail can't keep the vision as it is nighttime. Now Kezu, but the Lincolns comes through. A clutch play from Arteezy just in the nick.
That reaction, man. That is not a Lincoln's on Sumail. That's Arteezy giving it to him.
Now the wards get dropped. Blast comes through. Rubik, only the Ether Shock stolen, was not positioned for the ward grab. Nice little play there. But yeah, they're going mass BKB was the point I wanted to make earlier, and against that is the counter to Smoke Cloud. At that point, the Cloud does absolutely nothing. So
that is for sure.
I think that's going to be a stage of the game where there's a real concern. As I say that, Universe has changed his build since then. It's only the Pugna going for it. But I also think the Pugna is the hero that's most affected by it.
They still have Lincolns as a one-way. You know, the projectile of the Atos is fairly fast, but like we saw from RTZ just now, this guy has the reaction to definitely, you know, pop or to help his allies to play against the Ra of Atos. I know, David Gorman, you'd like to say that Dota is a game of inches. My personal phrase for that is that Dota is...
Another courier snipe coming.
All right, he's going to get it.
Dire's courier has been killed.
I think Dota is a game of timings. And yes, I do agree with you that BKB eventually will counter the Rod of Atos. The fact of the matter is that they don't have it now. Yeah. And that means Team Secret has a timing window to actually make something happen. For now, though, they are playing defensively as EG is finally executing the Pugna game plan, just blasting buildings.
This time the Lincoln's given to him preemptively, rather than going for the swag plays. We'll slowly work this tower down. EG on the offense. Where does Secret look to make the move? They're going to smoke up, Puppey out in front, and they plunge forward. Kezu has the BOTs picked up now. That's his big additional grab, and now a bit of dewarding happening as MP cleaned a few up. They do have a gem to deal with that Moonlight Shadow as he looks for the opening here. Towards the Roche pit. Not easy for this squad to take. Secret are just not very good at objectives, be it towers or be it Roche. As he flanks around, he sees EG, but does he dare leap?
Easy's nearby as well. Arrow gives away that fact that the jungle has been invaded. Both team smokes not connecting. And I think we are getting to a stage of the game where we really have to worry about the scaling of Team Secret. I mean, Invoker is slowly working towards 25, so eventually he is going to be the Invoker that we know and love. But no Aghanim Scepter, no Hannah Midas to accelerate there.
At the same time, EG's not really scaling all that quickly either, like we talked about before. Only now does Arteezy get his first farming item.
Yeah, now he'll start accelerating. Now I think the game is...
Universe, he's not going for like that no-tail Battle Fury that we see once in a while. It's just not going to be... This is not going to be a game where heroes are super farmed. If they get super farmed, it's because they're slaying a lot of kills. They're racking up the kills.
So you're saying this is a game where the counter, the minute counter will be very high, like 45, 50, 60-minute games. But relatively, they're going to be hitting like kittens as opposed to giant bears.
But the things they're hitting are also kittens. So. While a kitten can't kill a full-grown cat, a kitten might be able to kill another kitten.
Let's not get too graphic here.
That's not our office
Yeah, some crit. Dropping some wards. Seems like EG is having some thoughts about Roshan down the line. This is generally a ward that you want to place to take the tier 1 top and secure Roshan or CTPs coming in on that shrine.
AG went for the smoke, they get the ward down.
Radiant have fortified their structures.
Are setting up shop here on the top side of the map, and there's still a tier 1 to be grabbed. That's it, going to the dive.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Meanwhile, MP trying to push through mid. They're looking for a bit of a reply on the secret end. The heart's complete now, the BOTs are coming soon. Whacking away at that tier 2, and it looks like this will be uncontested. Wards get deployed as well, so EG again content not to take fights, but Universe found a trap 2 chronoed out on the south side. This could be real bad, including mid 1. He goes splat as the Earth Splitter cuts him off at the knees and does not even have the buyback. Just like that, a huge opening. Puppey continues to take his attacks, I believe, as the Radiant Courier, sorry, actually this time the Radiant Courier goes down, never mind that. So EG even getting a little bonus on top of it. The mid push did continue. There was about a third damage done to the tier 3, but not really enough. Oh, as they find MP, try to retreat, Hex up to start, Shackles to follow. They're going to need a lot of bashes here to bring him down. The arrow comes in from downtown. It's a connection by Arteezy. Kezu's there to interrupt. The Cloud gets deployed. They try desperately to keep MP in fighting shape. Sumail committing that BKB, manages to jump away. MP gets the blink off in the nick of time. The Decrepify may have actually helped to save him there. They aren't able to find that additional bonus, and salvage for Secret by MP split push.
So I want to point out that Puppey throughout that engagement had a gem, right? He had a gem. They stood right on top of the sentry. They thought they were safe because yes, sentry is there, but they had a high ground ward here, giving the vision to the sentry, and then Universe says, "Okay, yeah, I'm gonna come in."
They were hoping to bait EG, thinking they didn't have vision, and instead EG were able to punish them as they did.
And then 2-man chrono. Oh, I'm not in the lobby. You guys can't see the arrows I'm drawing.
Probably for the best.
I was like rapidly pinging that sentry.
I saw some very family unfriendly drawings there earlier with me.
That wasn't me.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Slander. But
Just because Bulldog isn't here doesn't mean that you have to go to that level.
That play where they stood on top of sentry with a gem might have cost them. I don't want to say the game or anything, but they gave up a lot. The tier 2 top, a lot of their momentum. They still retain the gem, which is the important part because map control overall is still on the side of Team Secret. But now EG, do they have any smokes left? I feel like both teams are smoking very heavily. Crit has one in his backpack, and I think they are about to deploy it soon after they pushed out this mid lane.
Secret are going to try for this Roche, but it is going to be slow going. Man, I have not seen an Invoker's farm drop off a cliff like this in a long time. He is now the least farmed core. He's actually being out-farmed by his own Rubik. Yapzor just completed an Ag, so support Invoker as this game goes late.
Yep.
Is likely what you can expect to see.
There are some sick Ags ult you could steal in this game, but hold that thought here as Arteezy jumps away. The big one here is the Mass Serpent wards, as you do get the attack range upgrade.
So they find the opening, trying to drag back in and isolate the Faceless Void. The Sunstrike comes in, artillery from on high, and they will kill off Universe. Now the opening, this is what Secret needs. They can chase, they can dive, there's no buyback on Universe. Zai gets overwhelmed, slashed to death by the illusions, and now the Roshan can slowly be worked on.
Yeah.
Do they have any stolen wards?
Nope.
Be nice.
Rubik stole the Echo Stomp and used it right back to Zai.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I was talking about some of the Axe upgraded ultimate that Yapzor steals. Master Boom Ward is a big one. It really gives a huge upgrade to the damage that it does during team fights. Of course, if you steal Starstorm and you have Axe, you do have the extra double Starstorm. And of course, you do have the 0 cooldown life drain from Pugna as well. So some decent one, but ultimately the big benefit of the Axe Scepter pickup is the long cast range of Spell Seal, as well as a 2-second cooldown on it. So one of the best Aghanim Scepter upgrade in the whole game.
And YapzOr, I feel like has won the majority of his Pugna games. Or sorry, not Pugna games. I was looking at Scale while I said that, but Rubik games. So somehow he always finds that farm. Can Rubik carry? That will be a big question, because PL in theory can do a lot if there's no void, if like the Elder Titan doesn't, but there's a lot of ifs surrounding how much hitting the PL is going to be doing and how much running for dear life / just being chain stuck.
I think we're getting to a point where the PL is becoming relatively difficult to kill. If he's surrounded by the whole team, yeah, MP will still die, but as we've seen in the past, the Heart has been doing quite a bit.
We're 40 minutes in. You know, has your evaluation of the game changed at all? Does EG still take this late game? Is Secret able to win at 60, 70 minutes?
You know, I've been focusing a lot on the fact that the Invoker hasn't been scaling well, but I'm also, you know, now remembering that Pugna doesn't do amazingly in the late game. You know, this is where we see Pugna also start to fall off. I think this game is just relatively difficult to evaluate because we're introduced to so many different factors at the same time. I think it's fairly even now that I think more and more about it until the mid late game.
Yeah, so we're going to steal. All eyes fixed on the young upstart. Even just stealing the Pugna Blast would be huge here.
Sure.
All of a sudden, they have the push. Everybody on EG has to be careful. And it's pretty hard to protect that blast, I gotta say. I mean, you can only be spamming Decrepify in the Plague Ward, or sorry, the Nether Ward so much.
You gotta be careful. Crit is thinking about, you know, moving forward, Ether Shocking, and dropping the ward, and all of a sudden, you gotta come back to defend.
It's a big part of EG's team fight. They are rather light in the damage department. Mjolnir is complete on Arteezy, so maybe decent from him, but that's largely it. No Diffusal Blade on Void, no Manta ready yet. Pugna can dish out a lot.
Crit moves forward. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the Ether Shock Zap on the range creep as well, so yeah, he just gives up the push.
At the same time, unless Secret want to commit real heroes, they are not going to bring buildings down quickly either.
Yep.
Let's find a way to steal that blast.
You talked about the Mjolnir on Arteezy. Very easy for MP to just use the Diffusal Blade charge to break off the Lightning Shield. So I'm not sure how much they could rely on that either.
Time is money.
Slow and steady. Although it might be a lull, they're going to make their move now. Decisively jumping on the top lane, try to isolate Arteezy. Finish him off, they get the last of Sunstrike comes in for that little bit of added assist. And Arteezy falls, does have buyback, down for 80. Forcing it would be huge. And they have the Aegis, so they're likely to try. Yasha was complete on MP, ramping up his items a bit. The Manta about to come online. The lanes are mostly shoving in Secret's way. Perfect right now with the Stolen Leap. Can be a nice way to set up for another spell steal. Give your team that extra bit of attack speed. Yep. Push on in. See if YapzOr wants to lend that assist.
They're pushing multiple lanes at once, Invoker with Alacrity going in mid. Top lane looks like the Shackle has happened, but MP very tanky with a Heart. Chronosphere being spent on the mid lane. They want to get him dead. Oh no! Ricky walks into the Chrono Earth. Whisper's gonna use mid one, gonna go down. Puppy's gonna get caught as well. Bill pops ultimate on the back line. MP jumps in, assassinates the crit, and he goes down.
With some of the big ults expended, still no sign of a buyback from Arteezy, and now he's done it. He's stolen the Nether Blast. Towers are going to start melting. YapzOr, he's the siege engine. He's the team fight. He's the carry now. MP is just the beef in the front lines. Structures are the name of the game, and Secret are making short work of them with this particular grab. EG on the ropes, soon to lose their first melee. They've got to find a way to answer back. Good doppelganger back. YapzOr continues to chip, continues to prod. Now down to a third HP, but they do get a bash here at MP. How much do they want to commit? He's still got Aegis. Time's running low. Arteezy jumps in. They really want to crack that Aegis once without committing too much, and then on round 2, come back and really throw everything they have at him. But YapzOr, he gets back to safety. He's stolen the Time Walk. Universe is diving deep for this commitment, but YapzOr's already zipping away to freedom. Everyone on EG scrambling after this pesky Grand Magus, but he keeps on running.
Blink. He's got Blink.
The escape, the running, it just keeps on giving. EG cannot cage the Yap God.
Yo, they're coming back in right now. The Universe is trying to jump away. He does have to last on the backline. They find one, and they're going to try to bring him down. Here comes Yapzor again. He's going to go right in. Lots of damage output. They take down 2 immediately. Arteezy also in trouble. I believe he has leap. He will use a tornado coming in from downtown. Arteezy gets purged. Arteezy losing out his mana. Arteezy goes down. Zai's on the run. He's got the Glimmer Cape. Didn't have any detection.
Oh, they stole the wards! Crit wanted to go for the shackle. He didn't have the range on it, and now the base is really in trouble. If Yap can just blink in, pop those wards down with the PL.
Oh, you bet he will.
Secret is going to take a lane, maybe 2. Mid is low enough that perhaps he wants to save it for top. Let's see where he goes. Yeah, he's heading. Oh, he's thinking. He's thinking. He's thinking.
Just drop in mid, I think.
Waiting for creeps.
Wait, there's no...
Waiting for creeps. Secret, you can feel the tension. They're like, get the Rex now. Get the Rex now. There's no buyback on Void, but the creeps are slow. They need to leap them forward.
Okay. They waited out. MP has a heart regen, so he doesn't care too much. Yapzor's still thinking about it. Now he pings out top. He wants top as well. Okay, he's gonna drop the ward.
They're going for the 2-fer. They're gonna leave the PL mid. He'll take the melee there.
Oh, man, look at these
They
wards.
drop the wards for the tier 3. They kill off the creep wave. Some of them punishing the shrine as well, and still that melee has not fallen yet, but the tower's down. Mid one going to work on the melee top. 2 lanes of Rax, the 2-pronged assault, and Secret keep on whacking away. The PL gets 1 melee down. Now the second to fall. Yapzor and squad have done it. Great dodge. No, actually the sleep is going to catch him. MP though able to
The arrow caught mid one in the backline. Are they going to capitalize on that?
They need a lot more. The chrono comes through, but instantly stolen, lifted, and interrupted. Still the Earth Splitter connects all the same. So they'll have to save that chrono for a rainy day, but victory for Secret here. 2 lanes of Rex down. EG blue chrono defensively. Very little chance of a trade.
Yep. They got chrono, but they did give it the gem. Kimana Ricky did hold it for a long time. Finally, he does die. But huge pick off here by Team Secret. The fact that they chased so hard for Yapzor, the entirety of EG was very split apart. They used most of their chasing tools like leap, time walk, all that stuff, and then Secret turned on them. And are we going to watch the turn? Yeah, this is going to be the turn where Universe tries to jump away.
That was the very end of the chase when they gave up on diving Yapzor. And look how far away from the base they are. That also means the Shaman's not in position to help.
Yep.
Secret played that so well, and of course, you know, Yapzor in particular really came up clutch. And then he eventually is able to steal the Rubik
Serpent Wards.
Serpent Wards. Yep. The Shaman Serpent Wards, I should say.
Rubik Serpent Wards.
Yeah.
Let's hear here for a second. So
when is that Rubik Arcana coming, Bruno?
I mean, at this point, we don't know who wins. Are you disappointed though if it's gonna be a Pudge?
I mean, I like you. I also love both heroes.
I think they're both super. I think this is one of the times where I know so many people went 24 and 24 in the both picks. They're like, eh. Well, let's get back in the game. What can EG do now? It seems like they'll be charging bottom. Maybe they just want to take a Hail Mary fight to get a Rex.
He is there, though, to reveal this. However, he does get caught out. Hexed initially. The BKB lasso coming through. Good connection. Do they have the follow-up damage? Pumping it in from the side. Mid one tries to get the job done. Still the Rubik, though, with the stolen chrono, trying to get in position to set things up. He drops it, and Crit walks into it. It's a triple catch by Yap, but they don't have the follow-up quite. It looks like they're lacking detection during this time. Can they get the kills? They rush forward onto Crit. Looks like Kale should be able to finish him up. Hexed up won't matter. Zai now surrounded and being dealt with by 2. Yap stays alive with the Yules. The blink out still keeps on giving. The spirit comes back. He goes for the TP, and finally Zai finally kills that goddamn Magus, but the Yules is there. TP interrupted. Tornado and revenge for Secret.
4
down. No buyback on Arteezy. No buyback on Zai. He got Yapzor, but was it worth it?
The funny thing in that team fight was that Ricky was ushered away in the beginning of the fight. So, you know, they got a 3-man chrono, but they didn't have too much vision because Moonlight Shadow was going. And then Yapzor stole Moonlight Shadow, and then the exact same thing happened on the other side. We had a team fight 50 minutes in the game, and nobody could see each other because of Moonlight Shadow on both sides. But it doesn't matter now. Invoker, level 21, does have the full array of Alacrity as well as Forge Spirit starting to work on the tower. But now they will go back, respecting the buyback of EG.
Yeah, he recognizes at this point just anything they can use to help assist the siege safely is going to be a big boon for the team. So he takes that second talent at 50 minutes into the game. But it's a great one. Extra Forge Spirit will make it safer to chip away.
And the beauty...
And Butterfly is almost done on MP, so he's going to be hitting a lot harder as well.
And the beauty of this quote-unquote skill build is that you get a talent every level. Oh, feels good. Next time he levels up.
It's like saving all the, you know, the best parts of the meal for last.
Yeah. All right.
Get all your veggies out of the way, and then the burger.
Oh, that's the best part for me. I love the veggies. I guess I'm not a normal kid. That's why I'm casting Dota right now.
I don't think there are too many Dota players that love the veggies, but I could be wrong.
All right, we got a double damage room right in front.
Veggies esports club,
They need it. They need it.
Different.
Take that DD right now. Yeah, because a new rune spawns. Okay. Well, anyways, Secret should be able to get this Aegis, but Crit is coming here to scout and gets scouted by a Ricky Illusion.
And they contest. EG might have to try one TP. Gets cancelled. Kezu ranges from above. Slow Roshan, but steady progress being made, and EG not showing many signs of really committing to this. Universe shadow blading forward like he wants to try and move towards that pit, but I think EG know it's just too long of a journey and an unlikely one even should they arrive. Now they make their move under cover of Moonlight Shadow. They walk past Freaky Illusion. By the time they get in position, it's already too late.
They still want to fight
been
this.
Claimed. They want to take the engagement, but the Peel Illusion surge forward, and they get onto the Shadow Shaman. Glimmer Cape retreat, but the chase is on, and mid once there, starts it off with the Yule Scepter, holding himself in position for now. Crit drops down and is in trouble as the Peel locks on him. Meanwhile, the Bat Rider onto the back lines. He gets off the BKB lasso, trying to control that Elder Titan, but a really good chrono from Universe comes through. What can YapzOr do? He's stolen it. He bubbles up the Pugna, keeps him in place for now, and Secret have the extra lives. They've got the firepower running through the void, pummeling Arteezy as well. Streak after streak being claimed here. Secret rampaging through EG. A must-win game, and they do pull it off.
Wow.
They need to go 4-0 to avoid an 8-8 fate. They still have a shot. But Liquid and Fnatic are up next with